Dang, y'all was chatty before. Y'all stopped chatting. It's quiet now.
Hey
man, it's top tier radio. It is top tier radio.
Right.
With the top tier voices.
We don't gotta do another intro. All right, next question. Pushing P good in society?
Ooh,
pushing P.
It's pushing P.
Give
Black
me
Twitter.
a definition.
Black Twitter.
Yeah. What's your definition of pushing
Black
P?
Twitter.
Pounds.
Pounce?
Pushing
Say pounce? I'm thinking, you just say pounce?
Poom poom.
Pounds.
Post
Oh.
Like,
Why they
I hear
repeat it?
pushing P, I hear pushing. Wait, that's what I'm thinking.
Personally.
What's y'all? Wait,
Pushing P-I-M-P.
P-I-N.
P-I-M-P.
Pushing.
Pushing Rizzlers, pushing. How far is this gonna go in society?
Me, I'm on the opposite spectrum. I'm not like I'm thinking like basically real.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Elaborate. Like, what does pushing P mean to you?
Like being a real.
So what is the P? Like, give me the P word.
Okay.
Pause.
It's like the okay.
I said pause. Don't do that. I think pause it. Don't do that to me.
Pushing the opposite of feminist. Like that's kind of like how you know how us guys do, bro. On social media, bro, it's a war of men versus women. You know how it is, bro. We're not about to say it act dumb. Like we know what it is. Everybody in the comments, men. Oh my gosh, shawty, we know you mob. Like we know, like
that's
pushing P.
No, I'm talking about the.
She's like mopping into someone.
I'm crying.
What's y'all definition of pushing P?
No, so basically it's pushing P to you guys. Like, say if you guys wanted to bag this shawty for so long, and you know she was dubbing your shit for a little bit, you know, and then you ended up.
Wait, why you had that?
No, but I'm just giving like an example.
So that's pushing pressure.
So she's been dubbing you for some time, and then you see her in person, and you know you kick up on her, and you end up bagging her. Is that pushing P? Is that your example of pushing P?
Me? Hell,
I thought it was. Like,
I mean, if you bag her, if you bag her.
I mean, like.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying to understand.
I think
she W.
For me, it's just like not doing the most for no reason.
Yeah.
Not doing the most for no reason. Not being a trick. If niggas know what the trick
opposite
is.
of trick.
Exactly.
Oh, so that's the opposite of trickness.
Okay.
Right? That's what pushing P
not
is.
letting
The
yourself
opposite
be
of
taken advantage of
Okay.
without getting anything in return.
Okay.
Any fair exchange.
Okay.
That's I'm pretty sure that's what it means for me.
So is that beneficial to us 2023 men growing in society?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It depends.
How so and how not?
Can I say how?
You can say whatever.
Even though I'm not a man and I'm kind of like the only girl here. So we have like the women that, you know, listen to like maybe all these female artists that are talking about like tricking, you know, if a nigga's not spending his money, you're not getting nothing. You know, just stuff like that. Like just basically talking about money. Yeah. You know, that feeds the women to think like, okay, I want to get me a nigga that has money. Like, you know, can I curse?
Yeah.
I want to get me a nigga that got money. Like that's all they looking for. Money. Yeah, standing on business. But that's something different though. I think that's something different. But where was I going? Okay, so now all the women's looking for is niggas that have money. Nothing else to show for, but just money. Yeah. So now the men, they think that, you know, they gotta have like this type of guard up because they don't know if a woman's genuinely fucking with them. Mm-hmm. Because especially if they have money, but sometimes that's not like, you know, the intentions of a woman. Like, of course a woman's gonna look for a guy that has money, but you know, it doesn't only come with money. You know, it comes with a whole lot of other things. Like, can you protect me? Can you just make me feel like a woman? You know, don't make me feel like I have to be like, feel secure. Yeah, like don't make me feel like I have to be a nigga with you, like, you know, don't make me feel like I mean, of course I want to make you feel safe as well, but like, I feel like for women, you have to make them feel safe, like, emotionally, not necessarily, like, you know, being the strong person. So, I forgot where I was going.
That made sense.
But yeah, it's, I don't, it all depends, like, how the people are, you know, but, yeah. I forgot where I was going for a second, so I just lost my whole train of thought.
So, what standards?
No, not push.
What standards?
You gotta push P.
Don't push P.
Trying to cry.
Don't push P.
Trying to cry. All right. So we gonna really break this thing down. You listening?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't want to be soft, and it's okay to be soft.
I don't think it's
There you
okay.
go.
Let me keep it a whole being.
There you go.
It's okay to be soft.
I think it's okay to be. I think it's
I
okay.
think you better be so strong. Oh yeah, she not about to take all my money. Like
I think
You
it's
can't, as a man.
Oh, in that regard, yeah, you gotta be strong in that regard, yeah.
Like, you talking about soft is
but
turning
it's
you
okay
up,
to spend money.
It's okay to spend money.
If it's okay. But if it's okay
I'm gonna start, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole 1,000 with you. That whole bag and all this, I'm not doing that. Keep it a whole being with you. If you my shorty and you have a roof over your head, you have hot water, you have lights, there's food in the fridge, the basic necessities.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job as a man in my eyes. You feel
Okay.
me? Like all that extra stuff. Yeah, your birthday, Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Over
of
here,
course.
Cool. I might drop you $20 if you need some nails if I have it like that.
$20. Wait, nails don't cost $20, but just like not even to get your toes done.
$20, $20. You make it work. You make it work.
Like, what makes it worse is like
Like,
y'all go from like how much it costs for nails, hair, whatever, right? Y'all be so fine by yourselves, so fine. But then as soon as you get the man, it's like boom, drop. Everything goes to him now. It's like, huh? Like, you just said $20. Like,
To be fair,
it's like $20 is better than zero.
exactly.
Like you was that bad, bro.
Yo, bro,
I ain't broke
and if that's your man, you're with them 365 days out the year. It's like every day. It's not like you get $20. Just say maybe like $20 the next day. Like you just making a band daily. Like
I'm saying like,
that's what I have.
To be
But
fair,
I do think that's the man's fault though. I ain't gonna lie, because back to pushing P or like standards or whatever y'all talking about, it's really on the dude, because I feel like how the whole narrative gets pushed. It's because niggas are starting to believe it. They starting to believe they need a whole $1 million in the bank.
Yeah, but
No, some are 100%.
No,
Some are.
but listen, you don't need none of
Nah,
that shit
you
to
can
get
definitely
real.
bag them with $50 in your pocket.
You
But
don't
it's about the
need
type
to
of man you are outside and before and after that 50.
Exactly.
Facts.
If you hear me, you hear me.
Like, you can't buy, you gotta catch it, my nigga.
Okay.
You can't buy.
Okay, so that is.
When niggas be saying I ain't bought her, I caught her. You feel me? I ain't bought her type shit.
Okay, so what standards, I guess, for young adults, relationships, or just livelihood should be left in 2023?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Standards should be left alone.
Bro.
We are fraud. I was gonna. First thing I thought was degeneracy.
You gotta find somebody, you
That's
feel
not
me? And you just gotta like ask them to stop, bro.
You heard it here first. There's nothing good out here. You take what you can get and you don't have a fit. Alright?
but you don't think
take
women
it.
feel the same way?
You have to take the.
It does matter.
Nah.
Because how do you expect
Nah.
a woman to be a certain type of way towards you and you're not even giving what you need to give, if that makes sense? Because a woman, I mean, me, to talk about myself, because I'm not going to talk, I don't know. Women are different, men are different. So for me, it's like I'm going to give you like, oh, I'm going to be submissive and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do everything that I feel like I need to do as a woman. But when you're just lacking in like so many different areas, it's like all of that weighs on the women. And it's like kind of our job to kind of like help you in a sense, like become, and I'm not doing that, to be honest. I'm not building a man. I'm not.
That's
You.
I'm not,
That's part.
yeah,
that's part
but
of
there's
the
a
issue.
lot
That's
of
part
there's
the
a lot
issue.
of men that deal with a lot of trauma, and they take it out on their relationships.
She said trauma.
Yeah, but it's true. It comes in their relationship, and all of that falls on the woman because it's like you're being a certain. You can't be like that with your mom because you're not in a relationship with your mom.
No.
So that's the only type of woman connection you have outside of maybe your grandma, your aunts and stuff. But you would never have the same relationship that you have with your mom and your significant other. So however you feel happened with your mom, or even if it's something so small, and you project that onto your relationship, it's not healthy, because then your woman's going to be like, okay, like I don't want to deal with this, and this. But it's like you can't help it because you need to grow from it. So being able to identify what you need to heal as a man is going to help you become a better person for your woman so that she can be all those things that you want her to be.
Well, that's going forth is like you got all that shit set up. You feel me? Emotional awareness. You feel me? You figured out everything, like your triggers and your trauma and everything like that. You got everything set up.
But that's the thing. You should not be getting in a relationship with anyone if you're not healed. So that's the problem with our generation. We're still dealing, and we're still growing as people. But, I just feel like nobody should be in a relationship if you feel like you're not 100%. And that's why all of these problems are transpiring like in relationships and stuff, because nobody's healed. And it's either you're gonna go get the help, or you're just gonna get over it and learn what can you do better so that you don't feel like you're being triggered. You know, tell your significant others your triggers. Don't try to keep it away and, you know, close up because you feel like, you know, something is triggering you. You know, don't, because then how is she supposed to help you? How is she supposed to, you know, not trigger you if you're not expressing these things to her because you feel like you have to be such a man?
I mean, shit. You just gotta figure out what's good with you. And then...
So men being too manly has to be left in 2023?
No,
there's no such thing as men too manly.
Yeah, there's no such thing. But like, it's okay to express yourself. That doesn't make you any less of a man. It's okay to tell your significant other, you know, I'm having.
Yo, get it off your chest, brother, man.
Yeah.
Get it off your chest, brother, man.
Like, because everything you're saying is like so universal. You can put it on the flip side and put everything on women, and then just like change the.
Okay, so put it on us. So then put it on me. Let me hear it then.
I
want to hear it.
She talking about shit. I'm gonna attack. I'm not even trying to.
Listen, I am up for a good.
You don't have to go crazy on her.
No,
but she's a guest here,
bro,
and we have to tell her.
Okay,
I'm telling you, I am.
Okay, so you started
off.
You started off talking about with being healed and not knowing when to jump into a relationship. At least from my personal opinion and my personal experience, I think people in here would agree with me. More times than not, women are the ones that are trying to get to a relationship quickly versus men. And on top of that,
ding.
Hold on.
And I'm gonna make sure you said women are trying to be in a relationship before men.
Yeah.
Normally. Okay, I'm gonna remember that because I have something to say. But I'm gonna let you finish.
Everything's like obviously like generalizations and stuff and like personal experience.
Yeah.
But then you brought up trauma. Yeah, some men have trauma and they don't deal with it correctly. But at the same time, women have a lot of trauma because y'all feel everything emotionally on a different scale than we do.
Yeah.
So everything hits harder and y'all carry more emotions with you. And then on top of that, all the girls that think that are healed, at least I see, it seems that more times than not, women think that they're healed, but they're really not. They don't want to take time. They always feel like they have a significant other. Because I know from...
No.
Just let me finish. I'm just saying. I'm talking from personal experience.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
From like...
It'd be the 6 months.
I'm about to say, like, I'm 23.
6 months.
I'm 23.
Every 6 months they would have knew somebody.
I've been to a few different spots. I seen I've seen a few things now, like I can say. And like, a lot of people don't like take time after a relationship to know themselves or like get over it. Like you said, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, even a year or two. Like, you can take 2-3 years after you're done with a relationship.
I agree with that.
When women love 6 monthers. As soon as situationship, relationship, whatever, 6 months after that,
and then you talk about
need to be set up.
Communicate triggers.
You talking
about communicating triggers. Like, I don't want to use like a Twitter talking point or I
don't even have Twitter, so
or meme-ish type of things, but like they come from a real place. How people say like jokes come from like some truth. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. How like when men communicate, they don't listen, or they think they listen, or they just brush off. They don't care to listen. Like, they don't take men seriously on the things that happen, or they'll view them differently, subconsciously, and they'll tell them. That's the thing. I know women from personal experience that told me they saw their man cry because he's opened up to them, venting, and tell me on the side, like, oh, I look at him differently, I can't be crying. Like, that's really a real thing.
No,
like,
it gets worse than that. It gets worse than that, because me and my boy, we really do this interview stuff. We really be in the field, all right? He's treading lightly.
Right.
I'll get into the deep stuff. These shorties be out here talking bad about their men in front of other men. And I'm a guy that's coming around with a camera. That's what they saying to the people without a camera. Yeah. They talking bad on their men because they really feel psychologically, well, he be broke and he always be on me, this, that, and the third. So that's why she be lit as soon as she can go outside with her friends because they're not
him. And I know more guys are not trying to waste their time as much. And then what women love to do, at least in our age bracket, generalization, they love to waste time and just be cuffed for the moment, or just have a boyfriend just because they want to. Oh my God, it's cuddle season. Like, bro, like I'm outside, it's summertime. Like,
oh my God, where are my matching PJs?
Matching, like it's so wishy washy. Like it doesn't make sense. Like,
but as soon as summer come, I'm the coldest. I'm the coldest. But in winter, I need to be hot.
Social media influences relationships more negatively than it does positively. So like, you gotta factor all that into from the outside noise and things like now. Like, you know how many videos I've seen on Twitter of grown women in their 30s and 40s waiting, like, I just had to get a divorce today because Twitter's right. I need to heal. And actually, I really don't want these kids. I need to go on my own journey and have my own life. divorce. Up the kids is left.
Up the kids is
like, yo, bro, that's nuts, bro.
know.
And I know it's like random specific examples and like just what I'm seeing, but like it's just like just talking. Like we said, we're not red pill. I'm not gonna come in and go like, oh, 74% of black. And like I'm not about to do all that. Like that's doing too much. I'm about to just talking. It is what it is.
A lot of that should be like their own fault though. At the same time, I feel like what the big problem is, something you can get rid of is just like moving too fast. Like people be in relationships like a month, 2 months, 3 months, what have you. They don't really get to know the person. So it's like when you
the dating
with a person,
don't exist no more.
But my whole thing is,
that's what I think.
What I mean, I get like once you finally get to know your person and then you really see them for who they are, you kind of like want to separate yourself, even if you jump into it really quick. But it's like. It's not like you guys are married. Like, why? What does a title? What does a title have to really?
We dating to marry? That's my point. We're dating to marry. I'm not dating just to date, bro. Like 2023.
No, it's a game. Man, we still don't. We date like 1953.
You didn't let me finish.
It's 1953 over here.
Everyone should be dating to marry. Reasons why you shouldn't just be. If you're gonna casually date and then like. Try to like minimize the person that's best for you, like work your way down, you know. If you're gonna do it that way, I feel like it's fine, but you need to have that open communication with them.
How long do you think that process should take?
To get a real marriageable situation, not a situation that could be vibey. Like I don't need not a vibey.
No. Just girlfriend. How long you think before two people should make it official?
Yeah, before you make it official.
I think
the dating talking phase. Yeah.
I think. Maybe around like 6 months, like 6 months.
I
say 6 months.
I say like a year and a half.
But you still don't know your person in 6 months. Like
exactly.
That's why you locking it at 6 though.
You still
mine's like 8 to a year.
You still don't know your person in a year.
That's how women think. They know they can't. They rely on the yes. So Jack, okay, I know the year in a 6 month year, 2 years. I'm still not gonna know him. So Jackie and 6. I don't know.
Nah, that's wild.
That's ball game from the jump. We was never supposed to play in the same arena. I'm gonna be honest. We was never supposed to. This is not the same sport. We're not doing the same thing. We're not doing. Y'all look.
You not gonna know.
Nah, we're not doing the same thing here.
You're gonna know like certain things, like certain tendencies that they do. You know when they're upset. You know. You're just gonna know different things, but you're not gonna completely know your person to be like, oh my god, we're dating for a year, but. You guys don't know if this is the girl you want to marry in a year. Like,
you
know,
this is the
girl.
If you really vet them, if you really ask the right questions,
that's check behavior. Whenever guys say something like for men, what we like or like how the thing is, y'all just nope, just downplay like it just happened. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, majority of men do not know if you want to be married in a year. Hell no. I don't even know if I want to make my girlfriend in a year.
But you gotta understand,
Mary's nuts.
Girls, I don't know. Maybe it's different from women's perspective. Just I don't know. Just being with a man. But with a man, we think in family terms, legacy terms. Regardless, everything I do is connected to my family name.
But you don't think women do that too?
No, it's different. It's different. A man could be your caretaker. I'm looking at you like chill. She still got to be like my wife, but she still got to be sis because she's family. Now it's different. Like, she got to be locked.
I feel like
if I put a ring on you, I'm trying to make you a family. I'm not trying to make you a vibe, a lit vibe. Like I'm not trying to make you a.
You're gonna bear my children.
You're not a something. You're not a something. You're in my family.
But I think that in a relationship that it's healthy to go on vacations with each other, and you don't think so?
No, we were.
He made a face.
That just threw me off because I don't know how we got to that.
Yeah. That's what he said. He mentioned something about vacations and shit like that.
Yeah. A man is not cuffing something to just have her as an accessory to just show up.
Some men do.
I mean, that's a part of it. I ain't gonna lie, that's a part of it.
It's a part of it.
You
but
walking with a bad bitch is over.
That's not a driving factor.
If I'm trying to,
that's another
family.
That's another thing.
It's not
picking the right things. I ain't gonna lie.
When men, I'm saying it's 1953 in my heart. Like I'm looking for a family member. I'm not looking for a vibe. I'm not looking for a kiss and a hug. Are we trying to make a kid and another kid that's gonna have a kid of himself, herself? What the fuck are we talking about, friend? Are you cool? No, you gotta be more than cool. You gotta be more than lit. you gotta be more than lit. You gotta be more than ass and. Yeah,
okay,
I was about to start rapping.
So then, what's the point of being in a relationship with someone then?
What do you
What do you
mean?
mean? What's the point?
If
You're saying that
getting
you're
to marry. That's the point.
okay. So
Yeah.
where do you think that something goes wrong in a relationship? Like, where do you think that, okay, I don't want this girl to be the mother of my kids, but you're still with her?
I feel like if both...
You're going to end it right then and there when you feel like...
She's not
But what
mothering.
if-
She's as soon
No,
as I feel
I'm
like I
not
can't trust my
right
kid
there
around
and
her.
there.
Yeah.
As soon as I feel like I can't trust my kid around her, we're done.
Okay,
There's
but,
like certain factors.
you still need to remember that we're still young. So we're still growing
Nah. Because you can know if I can grow into that man.
I was about to
I
say-
can know-
Wait, what's your question? What's your question?
There's like certain factors. Like depends like how long you've been
No,
together.
I'm
depends,
saying,
like
like,
the level of it.
Okay, so you're with somebody, right? You're with them for a year, right?
Yeah.
And in the moment, you're thinking like, okay, I want her to be the mother of my kids, and I want to do this and that with her. And then you somehow get to the point where now you don't feel that way anymore. So now you're continuing to still be with her. What does that do for her? Like, what does that mean? Like, why do you guys do that? I know a lot of males do that.
Like, so
You're just with the person just to be with them for what? Like, okay, we're gonna keep building all this emotional, because women, we are a lot more emotional than men. So we're gonna sit up here and
I get what you're saying. Everyone is different, but for the most part, because most people now, like you said, society is different. Most people now aren't dating marriage, so everyone's different. It's either I just need some consistent.
oh, that's terrible.
I'm just giving it being. This is consistent. Like I really don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm just here for the moment. Maybe I think I can change it, or maybe I'm wait until the next.
And
Or it's just I'm just vibing. Those are really like from that.
but you're not. But then you guys don't communicate that to the woman, like.
Yeah,
So now she's just sitting here head over heels for you, and then now you don't even feel that way, and
But I feel like that goes
there.
both ways, though. I feel like that goes both ways, because you said again, yes, we are young, but then again, you said like how it goes both ways, like because all right, say when y'all don't communicate, say on the flip side, you wouldn't be done with the relationship. The girls might just be around, but they don't break it off as soon as they don't feel like that either. They might try, but after they check out, they're looking for the next guy about in the relationship.
6 months. No, that.
Exactly. So we might not communicate it and just be like, oh, we're here. Just take the L of like 2 months of just random shit. Y'all are like 2 months of lock, scout. Oh my god, next man. Like
Lock, scout. And the
bro.
thing, you can really put it in basketball terms, working terms. Men, we trust unemployment. All right, we take our time trying to find a career in jobs. Women find their next job.
Yeah.
Women find their next job. We try to look for our next plan. Like,
And like there's other factors that go into that too. I ain't
mean,
gonna
Nah, we messed it up.
I could agree with that to a certain extent, but I mean, because like how I think of it, like whenever I was put in that situation, I was on to the next. However, it doesn't mean that I'm just here. I'm just here for the vibes. That's really what it is.
6
I'm not.
6 months.
I'm not a six. I'm not.
So what's the longest you've been single after your first relationship? And when was your first relationship? How old?
My first relationship was in high school, my freshman year.
Okay, so like 15 to 22 now. So that's 7 years. So what's the longest you've been single?
2 years.
Years?
Yeah.
That was your longest relationship?
No, I said how long I was single.
That's the longest you've been single.
Yeah, my first one was like a on and off thing for some time, but yeah.
How many relationships do you have?
3.
Oh yeah, okay, that's not bad. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So to wrap
So
this.
were you dating to marry during these 3?
So my first 2, when I was in high school, I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just, dating. I wanted to test the waters of different things.
Yeah.
But my most recent relationship that I don't even want to.
Crazy.
Make sure you crop that out, okay?
Girl,
Yeah.
sure.
So him and I, we dated in 2020.
Okay.
We broke up and we got back together. And it was just like, at this point we were kind of like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do things differently, because we're different people from what we were before. And it was going well. We were thinking about doing all these different things with each other, like planning to move in with each other, like all of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just didn't work. So that was the goal, but things just don't happen that way, and that's okay.
Did it turn out?
Huh?
I said just didn't turn out.
Yeah, no, and it's okay. I don't hate him. I don't think we hate each other. So
I feel like that's one thing that should be left alone.
That's what I'm trying to say back.
Going back to your ex, stop it!
Stop it! Fire! Get it out the way!
The shit ended for a reason. It ended for a reason.
I agree with that.
Anything that hurts you for a reason. Pain is a teacher, isn't it, son? I'm trying to.
But it was never like a right away thing. Like I feel like all of the things that we talked about was just like things that we talked about, like plan to do with each other. It was never gonna be like a right away thing because we still needed to get all of our ducks in a row before.
Did you love him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do.
Cause I feel like a lot of times with a lot of people or like couples, I feel like people just get used to each other. Like, it's like I'm around you all the time already. Like I'd rather not be apart with you. Like we're already. That's why a lot of people stay in toxic relationships because you're so used to
loneliness.
Because the person, that's the issue. Yeah. Somebody jumps into a family position when they was only supposed to be at the friend level. That's the issue. Like how am I that attached to a person that ain't family? Like, or if I'm not trying to see them as family. No, that's what the issue is on both sides, bro. I'm trying to make you family or not. It's bigger than a kiss and a hug, bro. You can get a kiss and a hug anywhere, bro. That's really the truth.
It take that time. That's what I'm saying. Like a year, it gotta take a year. Like
hold up.
Gotta take a year.
Like a year or more, cause like
a year. Like wrapping it up on a year.
If I'm talking to
year talking stages. Year?
I'm with a year. Like, I'll say like a year and a half.
Nah, how much for you?
I'm jacking it.
He's a 3-monther.
I ain't even gonna be. 3 months.
No, I think 6 months is valid.
It's her first week. How do you know first week, bro?
First week.
How does he check all the boxes first week, bro?
It just hit different, bro.
Do your homework.
Oh my gosh, cuffing in 3 months.
3 months is wild. I ain't
No,
3 months is crazy.
Wild.
What's that? 2 days.
No, you got 2 days? Cause you don't know what she gonna be by enough month. By month 9, bro.
I'm only worried about that, bro.
Well, that's the
I
problem.
get that. I mean, I can see why you guys say the year because like sometimes I get like really bored, like really really fast. So I'll be feeling like okay in the moment, like yeah we're vibing, it's cool and it's stuff, and then it's like I get like. And I'm just like, like you're boring the shit out of me. Like I don't even want to like talk to you anymore. And then it's like I kind of like start drifting away, which I'm learning not to do anymore. I'm trying to be a little bit more vocal with that, like off rip, because I'm like I don't want to hurt people's feelings, like you know. So.
What? Why did he check you like that?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's like.
That was kind of crazy.
What makes him boring then?
I don't know. It's just.
Peace.
Huh? If you see me, the type of I'm like a very outgoing person. I normally go for guys that are on the calmer side. Like you can't have outgoing and outgoing. That is going to clash like every time. Yeah. I never gear towards people that are more outgoing than me because then I feel like there's gonna be a battle every single time. It's like being with someone that makes me a little bit more calm. I'm able to like talk about it versus being a little bit more hostile. If that makes sense. Because I voice myself very well. So,
but to be fair, you could say it didn't work out with the calmer guy.
No, it did. It always because if I'm yelling at you and you're sitting here having a conversation with me, it's gonna make me look at myself like I'm bugging right now. Like I need to calm down. So if it's like that all the time, I'm just gonna get used to having a conversation with you on a calm level versus, I mean, of course there has been times where like, you know, I would explode, but it's never like nothing.
Do you mean boring as in like, what do you mean like, in like a conversational sense and like a...
Or does he not yoke you up when you want to get yoked up?
Yeah,
I don't
not
like
yoked
stuff like
up,
that.
but like maybe like a put in check type of standpoint. Maybe
No,
like
I don't like.
That's what I mean.
I don't like stuff like that.
No, but not like curse at you or something like that. But like knows how to level it out. Because surface level, surface level sounds like it's boring.
Like I don't go on dates like I just chilling in the crib all day, boring. Like, you know what I mean? Boring.
And more submissive type of guy is less masculine. So that's what it seems like the surface level.
When I say boring, it's just like I'm not interested in you anymore. Like you're not interesting to me anymore. Like nothing you do is intriguing to me. Like nothing you do.
So then what got you in the first place? If that's what gets you.
Because that's what I'm saying though. Like in the beginning, in the moment, like you know, we're talking, we're having a conversation. I feel like I know enough. Of, like now, it's like we're not talking about shit anymore. It's boring to me. Like nothing you're saying is like, and I feel like I always got something to say, and I'm always telling you about this, you know. And it's like.
See, that's an example of why you shouldn't move fast. Because that's not a factor that should determine a relationship. If a girl like you, she'll like you no matter what. Whether you're born, whether you're you ain't really fuck with these niggas. You ain't fuck with these niggas for real. You know why you ain't fuck with these niggas for real?
Frankly, I think y'all know how to like.
Yeah, but that's why I don't just be hopping in relationships with people.
So
yeah.
Some of the things that we're leaving in 2023. Cuffing way too early.
Yes.
Every man and woman try to stop cuffing too early.
Though. Like I don't even
what?
know.
You should stop. It's just not posted on IG because they're not trying to.
You are 3 cups in. You are 3 cups in. 3 cups. Hey, you're 3 cups in.
Bro,
and what does that mean? Men get heartbroken one time and it's the ending of the world.
We're not trying to waste no more time.
Are you trying to build a house on sticks? On concrete.
On facts. Bricks. Like, come on. Like,
I'm trying to get bricks.
You gotta know how to choose, which is a fun time versus the long time.
So why can't it be both? A fun time.
That's why they're boring to you. Because you either take the fun time or the long time. Oh my god.
That's not what I meant.
Bro, what? No, bro. Oh my god.
No.
Long time, short time. That has to be the base, doesn't it? Like,
I'm bro.
You can't walk into nothing spark.
More times than not, the fun time qualities don't match up with long time qualities.
They don't.
Okay.
You gotta think like from a guy's perspective.
It's
fun time,
country.
BBL, going out to the club, hitting every joint you can see.
No.
Versus maybe a little person that's maybe a little more petite. They don't go out as much. But you still rock with them. It's a difference. Like,
so what's wrong with women going out? Like, why do men want homebodies? Like,
no, why do you not want your?
Go ahead.
Go. Yeah. It's not that we have a problem with you going out. Bro, it's not that we don't want you going out. It's more or less, what are you going out for? Like, for an example, you like to go out to the club, smoke hookah or whatever, right? No, I'm just saying, hypothetical. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, in general.
I retired that lifestyle, but
you retired. There's people that haven't retired yet. Okay. What are you going to the club for? It's nothing but other grown men in the spot that are looking at you, trying to get you off a few drinks and get you lit in the spot and see what they could take you at the end of the night.
Okay.
That's not a good place for a shorty with a man at the spot to be at. Because that's like me going to, I don't know, like a club that's just straight shorties. You know there's going to be straight shorties there.
But it don't be straight niggas in the club.
That's not the point.
But that's not the point. No, that's not the point. The point is, what are you getting dressed up all nice and dolled up for to go in a spot and stand and look good in front of other niggas?
And do the most twerk on your sis.
Like, literally. Record it, smoke hookah. Hey, I'm in the spot.
But what's wrong with just going out and enjoying your time with your female?
You can do something else.
How often?
Literally. What do you mean how often?
Every week.
No. It doesn't have to be every week.
Twice a month?
You could do different things. Like, you don't have to just simply go to the club. You can go sit at the bar. You can go out to eat. You can go bowling. You can go ice skating. You can just do a whole bunch of different things.
Y'all not doing that.
I do stuff. What are you talking about? I go to Pay and Sips and stuff like
so
that.
So our issue is nightclub, bar. What are you doing in a club and in a bar?
Yeah, I'm not doing like, oh my god, she's at a bowling alley.
Yeah.
You talking about club.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. You guys want your woman to be like a homebody. Whether she's like hanging, whether she's doing a whole bunch. I know what you're saying, but that's not what women's intentions are when they're going outside. They're not going outside
because your girl never comes up to you and be like, yo, I'm going ice skating, I'm going bowling with my girls. Yo, we're going out to the club or we're going to the lounge. It's either or. It's like almost never anything else.
Literally. You can't.
Or a girls trip. We're flying out to some other city for some beach shit.
No,
like it's really like nothing else.
And it's not like birds, whatever, flock together, whatever. But like he's saying,
that's true to some capacity.
If a girl is in a group of friends that go to the bowling alley or whatever, ice skate rink, That's probably not the group of people that go to the club every weekend. There's.
I mean, I just feel like it all depends on the girl.
Yeah, like, I feel like the
if she's adventurous and would do anything just to have fun, and enjoy life. No, I'm not agreeing.
I feel like she really likes you.
But at the same time, I have a different opinion about this. If you're single, which most of these women are, that be in a club or they be about to drop their boyfriend,
I would be in the club and I was in a relationship.
Single in a relationship. A lot of girls be single in a relationship or about to. You know what I'm saying?
I get sections with the girls.
A man in the club. When a man in the club comes up to you, you're taking. He shouldn't even get a word out of you. You know how many
words we got in
sentences, Instagrams, numbers. What are we talking?
I mean, there's women that are out there that do that, but to speak, I'm only going to speak on myself again. I'm not going outside to do that. Like, that's just not. If I'm in a relationship,
and this is what we were talking about when the men try to tell the woman something, because I get that, but you're also like, what you're describing yourself as the outlier.
And then you have friends
most of the girls aren't doing that.
But then it depends on her friends as well. Is her friends are the type of people to encourage her to go out and cheat? Are her friends the type of people to be like, girl, like you're bugging? Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't matter. But some girls, they're like.
I feel like if a girl
they get easily
I feel like if a girl really into you, like she wouldn't even do it in the first place. Like, I've had girls be like, it's like what you said. Like the environment is mostly for niggas to kick up on girls, for you to twerk on your girl. A girl told me, yo, bro, like I don't even want to be around that. Like I'd rather be around you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be around a bunch of random niggas. I'd rather just talk to you.
Like what?
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
she can only talk to you. She can only talk to you. She can only talk to you. She can only hang out with you. I'm always about my man. She can always be about her man. But you can also go outside and enjoy your time.
So what exactly?
I only want to talk to you. I only want to that is just.
No one said that.
Why the club?
The end all be all.
We got to center. Hold on. I have to center this because we're having a lot of points that can go a lot of places.
Go hiking.
Let's center it about what about this are we trying to leave in 2023? What about it? Is it women going out too much? Women being unconscious of what is?
Man, for me personally, it's cut all the cap. It's cut the girl cap, bro. Like I can't go to the club. Like we all know why you want to go to the club, bro.
To go have a good time.
Have a good time. And then even though your intentions might be pure, when a man says that this can happen, don't try to act like, oh no, I'm solid, because all it takes is one shot. It takes one shot. You know how many girls fold at one shot? You get one shot, now you're talking to everybody, you feeling woozy. Now you get 2, then 3, then 4. Come on, like we're not gonna sit here and do this. We're 23.
And then stop being so insecure.
You guys call women insecure, but you guys like.
You know how many times I got sorry, I have a boyfriend. What do you mean sorry? Do you know
how dangerous it is?
Stop. That's another one. I got it.
Nobody's gonna give you your number. Nobody about to do that.
When you go out with your man to the club, I mean, you're cuffed anyway.
But I mean, it's always an open invite. I mean, I'm sure women are out here. I'm more than sure women are out here like, hey, let's go out to the club. Niggas are the type
to be like, no, not on girls' night.
Why not?
Not on girls' night.
If I bring my two mans.
Yeah, go ahead, bring them. Yeah, I don't see the problem in that. A lot of women are like that. Like they wouldn't mind. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bring my nigga. He gonna bring his friends. We gonna chill. We gonna vibe. What's the problem? I don't get it.
This is what I mean though. We all know it's not a problem, but we all know that doesn't happen. That's what I'm talking about.
It does happen though.
It does happen.
But it's not okay.
I feel like that's what we gotta really try to leave in 2023. The having standards without being conscious. We need to be conscious of all our standards.
Yes.
You feel me? If you go entitlement.
Why are people entitled? Like, bro, if you don't trust your girl, it's 2 reasons. Either she did something to break that trust, or you're being insecure because of some other past experiences.
There you go.
Like, that's generally how I feel about it.
I
don't like, you have to be able to trust your girl to go out, and if you don't, then that's on you. Straight like that.
Period.
Yes. So, if women are showing themselves as nothing to you, treat them as nothing. If they're treating themselves, treat themselves as the pedestal, I mean, if they fit your chart, keep them along, right?
Your chart. What about her chart?
She's a pedestal.
Basically, push P.
She's already
Push P.
We're pushing P on 2023. All right, that's the end of this section. All right.
That's toxic, right?
Yeah.